Bibliophiles of the internet. My name is Adriana and today I'm here to tell you what I am currently reading. First of all, as you may or may not have noticed, I took a brief 1.5 week hiatus from making videos because of finals, exams, essays, and projects. Oh my. It was not a cute time, but I made it through. So the last of my finals has been submitted and I kind of feel like I'm in post-quarter shock because this was my last full course load as an undergrad. I'm going to graduate in June and really the only thing I have left to do next quarter besides work is write my senior thesis, which is both equal parts exciting and terrifying, but I'm sure it's going to be great. And yes, I realize that none of this has anything to do with books or what I'm currently reading, but it kind of has everything to do with my life. So there you go. The point is, I'm back, I'm reading, and I want to talk to you about it. Some of you might remember from my January wrap-up that I am now very loosely experimenting with themed TBRs, and so March is Magical March. Oh yes. And of course, I'm in that ravenous mood where I want to read everything, but I can't read everything. So of course, that means I'm reading 3 different books. The first book and the one I'm putting my most time and focus into right now is The 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. I am reading this one with Ivan from Sona Azra, who is both my soulmate and the actual best, in case you haven't gotten that memo yet. So this is the first book in N.K. Jemisin's debut trilogy, the Inheritance trilogy, and I'm very much enjoying it so far. This story follows Yeyin Dar, whose mother has died under very mysterious circumstances, and not too long afterwards, she is summoned to basically the most powerful place in all the world, this kingdom called Sky, and her grandfather is the currently reigning king there. So when she arrives, he names her as a possible heiress to the throne. So she's kind of thrown into this competition with her 2 other cousins over the throne, but at the same time she also realizes that there are these former gods who are enslaved and imprisoned at Sky as well, and they are desperate to gain their freedom, so they may or may not have decided to use Yeyin as the latest pawn in their plan. I am well past the halfway point with this one, and like I said, I am enjoying it for the most part. There are things I understand, there are things I want to know more about, there are things that I'm still a bit hazy on, but there is more than enough book left for there to be plenty of twists or further explanations. So I'm just going to reserve judgment and let N.K. Jemisin do her thing because she is queen and she is fantastic. Then I thought I'd throw a bit of magical realism into the mix, so I started The Walls Around Us by Nova Ren Suma. I began this one when finals were first starting to get going, so I haven't really been able to get back to it in a few days, but I'm hoping to pick it up again soon because I was really loving the writing in this. Like I said, this story incorporates magical realism, but it's also a creepy ghost story that follows 3 intersecting storylines. The first is Violet, who is a very talented ballet dancer. She has a bright future ahead of her. She's going to Juilliard, but she feels extremely guilty about her former best friend Oriana, who could have also had a promising dance career herself until either she committed a crime or was framed for a crime that got her sent to a juvenile detention center where ultimately she died in a freak accident. And the third character is a girl named Amber who was also serving time in that same juvenile detention center until some very strange things start happening that she can't quite explain. I'm really digging this one so far. It's super creepy and dark and lyrical, just like I like them, so I can't wait to continue on with it. And the last thing I'm currently reading is actually a comic, and that is Milky Way Hitchhiking by Serial. This is actually a manhwa, so manga is the term for Japanese comics and manhwa is the term for Korean comics. The more you know. This is a really fun, cute, adorable story where the main character is a cat named Milky Way who can travel across time and space, and she usually ends up in the middle of 2 people's stories, so this is actually a series of vignettes. This is a really fun comic to read. I've never read a manhwa before, so it did take a second for me to settle into the writing style and how this story is being presented to me. I kind of feel like the panels operate on a different set of beats as compared to other comics I've read in the past, which is a comment I'm sure doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I assure you it does. So it did take me a second to get settled into the writing style, and of course because these are vignettes, you don't really get to stick with any set of characters for too long, besides Milky Way of course, which is fine. More importantly though, This book is cute as all get out, and it's so beautiful. It's fully colored, and the art style is out of this world fantastic. It is easily one of the most gorgeous books I've ever owned. So overall, I really like it. So those are all the books I'm currently reading. In the comments down below, of course, let me know if you have read any of the books I mentioned today, because I would love to hear your thoughts. But that is everything I had for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page. Bye!